So, this is a different topic. What it's like dating Indian men and your mixed race. It's actually very pleasant. Indian men, I'm like famous with them. They bring me many gifts without me asking. They'll bring me skincare, hair oils. If I say I like something, they're listening. They're always listening to what I'm saying. If I say, even if I don't say anything at all, like sometimes I don't say any preferences in mine, and they will bring me like chicken biryani, butter chicken, everything. Like, it's really nice. I love it. It's a lot of fun to get gifts like that, and a delicious chicken biryani, like mild. It's funny how they always know. Well, I don't tell them that I don't like spicy. I don't like overly spicy food because I'm like my mom. She's very fair skinned. They say fair skinned people can't handle spice. I took after my mom. I can't handle spice. It's too hot for me. Me and my mom, we start to tear up and our eyes water when we eat spicy food. So, I can't handle the spice, and even though I never made an announcement that I didn't like spice like that. But Indian men, without knowing me at all, they will bring me mild chicken biryani, mild butter chicken, rice, everything. Mango lassi, North Indian, South Indian, doesn't matter which one. They're both very kind. And it's like I'm treated like I'm a celebrity with the Indian men. Even a lot of them will actually surprise me, and they'll tell their girlfriends or wives about me, and their wives will love me, and their wife will be like, oh, she's beautiful. I feel like she looks so Indian. She looks so Indian, and like in their accent. And the girlfriends will say the same thing. She reminds me of me. And their boyfriends will say, you remind me of Indian women. So much like pure Indian, full Indian. You look full Indian to me. I hear that a lot. And so, but that doesn't mean I want to have sex all over the place, because I think that sometimes because I'm mixed that they think I'm easy. Like maybe somewhere in the world, I don't know where they got that from, but maybe somewhere in the world mixed girls were easy. But that doesn't mean everybody's like that. It's like they want, it's like a tramp stamp kind of sometimes. And if I deny sex, they seem so hurt by it, like really saddened by it. And they'll say, well, can you please tell me why? No, I don't really think I have to always explain myself. But yeah, so many men who are married will never tell you that they're married, and they'll hide it from their wife, and I didn't know they were married, and if they could, they'd hide from their wife. And I don't think that, for me, everyone's experience is different. For me, they're not hard to date. It's easy to find an Indian husband to marry. They are usually marriage-oriented men, and they like to take care of you. Indian men who are local, they'll ask me, are you hungry? You want to go out to eat? Do I need to bring you anything? Or they'll tell me, oh, I have too much food here. I just need to get rid of it. I'm gonna bring it to you, okay? So they'll bring it to me, and I'll have like all these healthy foods and soups and drinks, like juices and things from them. And it's nice. I like how they treat me. The Indian culture is very rich and very full of kind people. unlike, not all races are so kind. I love the way they treat me and respect me. And it's, I feel like a celebrity with Indian men. Bengali too, but like Bengali people, they're not really in my location. I have not met one. It's like everyone is North Indian or South Indian. And still, they're very hospitable people. And they may not always, of course, they're not going to admit to you. Not every single one of them is going to admit their attraction to me, but they are for sure always attracted to me. And the actual biggest problem I have knowing them is I'm more concerned that they will be trying to have sex with me than not, because it always happens like that. And so, like, let's say if I go to India to visit, I have to make sure I pick someone safe to stay with. And just because they're an Indian couple, that doesn't mean they would not want me to have sex with the husband or with the husband. The girlfriend is okay with it. The wife is okay with it. Sometimes they're looking for a third wife type of thing. And I'm not interested in that. And so, like, it can be kind of weird because I don't always, a lot, like most of the time, I don't want sex, I just want to be friends, clean friendship. And I don't really get a clean friendship, like ever. Almost never, basically. And it's always very sexual. And and a lot of Indian men, they want kids. Even when they're married, they'll want kids on the side. And I won't say who because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But when they're married, North or South doesn't matter. Usually North Indian men have more fair skin. South Indian are more the color of this guy right here. But North Indian men, they either want both of them. They want kids with another woman on the side. And you're beautiful. They for sure want those kids. I've heard about those kids so many times. Like, we have my baby, 1 to 2 kids, 1 to 3. And the most I've heard is 15 kids at once. A guy who asked me to have 15 of his kids. And I'm like, oh my God. That's overwhelming, I love kids, but like 15 kids is a lot. And so, it's, sometimes I don't really, sometimes the Indian men that I see that are in Hollywood, Bollywood is called, they will want sex too. And, some of them are really attractive for sure, but like, I deny sex. I think they are very sexual people for sure. Because I don't need sex like that. I like one partner. If anything, and if I'm traveling like alone, it depends. If I'm traveling alone, I'm not having casual sex. No, not at all. Because I deserve better than that, I think. And I'm still here and just had to get some water for a second. I forget to drink my water. But, I don't disrespect myself like that. Like, it's cheapening yourself. You don't want to cheapen yourself. to make people happy. You're not happy with yourself. So, like, let's say if I'm traveling alone, no, I don't have sex, but it's easy to get sex if I wanted it, because all races of men like me. And, you know, it's overwhelming because it's too many of them, actually. I don't want to be raped, so I have to be careful. And sometimes white men come on so strong, and I don't like, how entitled they seem. I mean, it seems like they're used to getting laid with people of color like